Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to Tiny Bookshop. Today is a Waterfront Fish Market day. We have done very well with our lovely winter market. We've completed the tasks there, and if we have a quick look, you can see I just need to meet Harper again to talk about my marvelous finds, but I don't think I can do that until the springtime. So that actually completes all of the flea market tasks. We are going to the Waterfront Fish Market today simply to make some money. I want to try and push as much money as I can, because obviously you can see here we've done everything here, so it doesn't really matter. We've got 413 books sold here, mainly fact and travel. So I've kitted out my shop to reflect that. And what we want to try and do with these last few days of winter, it's currently winter the 24th, we want to try and get that tiny clock tower. We could get the tall cactus, but we're going to leave it for now because I want to try and make £805, including all of my site fees, in that short space of time. The Waterfront Square is the best place to do that. So we're going to head there today. And as you can see, we have new shelves, which is very exciting. So I am going to fill up with a load of travel books because we know they're going to sell very well. You can see how much of a bonus we get to them. Lots, which is great. And then we are going to load up some fact books in here as well. We've got loads of these, so a big chance to sell lots of them here, and I'm just going to go with a little bit of a mix on my bottom shelf and in there of random other stuff. So if we have a look, drama, we do get a little bit of a sales chance to that, so we'll put in 4 of those. We also get classics, but we've only actually got 6 of those left, so we'll put them in as well. And then we'll just fill up the rest with travel. 40 travel books to sell, 24 facts, where we're getting some really nice boosts to those, and then the little residuals of classics and drama should help. We don't have anything to scale with those books, so we're not going to bring any in today, and we are going to try and make as much money as possible here at the Waterfront Square. So obviously you're going to see my lovely new vehicle with everything kitted out. The preset feature is a really good one. We still have the festive wreath in there because, oh, hello Walt. What's Walt opened here? Oh my word, what is this? Oh my god, Walt. Well done. Walt's Trinkets and Treasures. Thanks to your patronage, we're finally ready to open. Ah, amazing. And his little seagull friend is gawking at me as well. We've got the best fish and chips this side of Buxton Bay and trinkets. Take a gander, first one's on the house. Oh my god. Right, so I can get fish and chips. These boost my recommendations, or I can just get chips, or I can get a raw fish. Now, if I get a raw fish, it will eventually go off, I think. So we're not going to do that. We're going to get fish and chips. Oh my word, that's amazing. Thanks, Walt. Now we're in business, we're going to have to do some of that whatchamacallit, advertising. Is that what you're going to say? Marketing. Okay. Something attracts paying customers. My books. The more I sell here, the more people visit him as well. So we have to attract customers to Walt's new shop with a cool cross-promotion deal. Right, for every book they buy, customers get a discount at Old Walt's. So you win, because you'll sell more books. And I win, because your customers will be coming my way right after. Brilliant plan. That blah 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 membership didn't go to waste after all. Only thing left to do is let people know about the discount. Why don't you take this sign and parade it around town, see if anyone's interested in coming around here. So we now have Walt's ad sign. Attracts people from other locations to Walt's shop for every consecutive day you go elsewhere, up to 3 in a row, while you have at least 6 maritime items in your shop. You will get more sailors coming by. So if we put Walt's ad sign up, I guess that means we spend up to 3 days somewhere else, then come back to Walt's in time for the fish market, and then that will attract more people. So that's a good thing to do. Right, okay, we will be. You're very welcome, Walt. What a nice guy. So, Walt now has a fish and chip shop we can open up. That's really cool. I really like that the town has kind of developed. And you also get a nice little look at my new setup for the Waterfront Fish Market. Now, the market is still going. Walt obviously has his stuff. There's some people chilling out there. I don't have anything to pick up here or anything to investigate. So I guess we just need to crack on with our day. And we already have plenty of sailors coming in. We actually do also get Walt's advertising sign, which is being used straight away at the expense of one of my other items. And I think it's the Oh, I had the recycling bin in there. We've already sold 3 travel books, and hopefully we'll be getting coffees sold as well. It's a nice sunny day, and what do you want? Historical settings, but a thrilling, gripping plot, and you enjoy classics. Well, I do have 2 classics. I've got Antony and Cleopatra, and I've got Macbeth. You like a historical setting. I don't know if I'll have anything in my travel, but I mean, this, now that we have so many books here, we are going to have a fair bit of a job to try and find the right one when it comes to our stuff. Right, Marco Polo could work. It's a travelogue from the 13th century, so it has a historical setting. Doesn't really have a gripping plot, but it is a, you know, it's a classic. Let's try this. It worked. Perfect. That's good. Right. Thinking outside the box a little bit there. We do need to sell 30. We need to attract 30 customers to Walt's shop. We're going to do that pretty easily, I think. Looking at this, we've got inspired customers. Now, what we want to do is to keep our inspiration boost active. We want to wait as close as possible to it running out and then activate it. And then that'll reset that buff. I've been doing it as soon as I get some inspiration, it goes away and I just go for it. So we need to make sure that we're not doing that, right? You want a really long book. I don't think I'm going to have any really long books unless I have a really long travel or fact book. But you want something classic. So these probably won't help us. A really, really long book. Unless I have a really long travel book, we might be stuck here because none of these are going to be classics. They're fact books. I mean, 1965 isn't really a classic. That is the... Oh, we got 1906, but again, it's not a long book. What about here? Okay, 752, French cooking. I suppose it's not really a sophisticated... Letters from Egypt, 1865, but again, that's not a long book. Right, we are in a bit of a bind here. I might need to go for that recipe book, really, because it is a long book. And it was published a fairly long time ago. It's not exactly in the realm of classics, but it might help us out here. Where was it? 1961. I guess we'll just try it. And it does work. French cuisine is sophisticated, so that checks out. And you are just about to run out, so we're going to have to go for you as well. Right, usually go for 21st century publications. But you want something outdated. What? Something from the year 2000. But you want something outdated. I'm confused. I'm very confused. None of that makes sense to me at all. Right. Oh, dear. Okay. I don't think that's right, really. But you haven't actually given me anything to go off here. We'll try this. Of course, you said you wanted 21st century books. We're in the 21st century. Anyway, we've completed that task for Walt, and you can see right here the money is flying. We've got another little recommendation here. Let's turn the coffee machine back on for that little boost, and let's go. Right, you want classics and a good fantasy novel. Now, we don't really have any fantasy, and we don't really have any classics, but we are selling out of most of our books, so it's going pretty well today. The recommendations don't matter. What about the Stones of Venice? It's not really fantasy, but it might be a good one to go for. And fact books, we're also selling out. What about, Creatures of Japanese Folklore might be useful, but I reckon we might want to save that for Harper. So we'll do that. Until I Meet My Husband, A Smile in the Mind, Nosh for Students, A Little Hope, Collected Poems by Dylan Thomas. I think we should probably go with The Stones of Venice. We'll give that a go. I don't think it's going to work. Oh my god, it did. It's not a classic, but, you know, we'll take it. And we're going to have to wait as long as possible to go for Harper. Yes, Walt did open up a new shop. It's always such a constant to see him sitting on that step come rain or snow. But I have a feeling that even though Walt's had enough of the weather at this point, what else is new? How's it going with you? Enjoying the fresh air? You're very welcome. And we'll wait and wait and wait and wait and then go. Right. We have sold 60 books today. I've just had an achievement pop up. You want a fact book because you want to acquire more knowledge, but you are also a casual reader. So what about Until I Meet My Husband? Or coffee first, then the world? A year in Tokyo? Let's try this. Wait. It's not a fact book really though, is it? Let's try this. Let's try that. There we go. Wonderful. That worked out well. And we have another recommendation there. We're going to sell out everything. A fascinating development at the waterfront. Walt's Trinkets and Treasures. Do you happen to know what's behind that name? Lost treasure chests from shipwrecks, maybe? interesting. Maybe let me have a look behind the counter. I think I got another achievement there as well, but I'm not sure what it was. Okay. A deep dive. You liked pictures from Italy. Okay, we have top 50 camper van destinations. You want a deep dive, though. What about... Do you want to learn CMOS? Or would you like to know about the pedagogy of the oppressed? About teaching? God. We'll pass on that one. I'll give you camper vans. No, not niche enough. Should have given him the CMOS book, shouldn't I? And another recommendation. Our shelves are getting away. You want beautiful nature. Now, I don't actually have anything more about nature. Okay. What about... there's no nature. I'm out of nature books. What if I go with... I guess we have to try a cooking book, maybe. Let's just try CMOS. None of that was going to work. It's about the nature of designing things for the internet, I guess. But I'm not going to be able to sell that, am I? Right, we have one fact book left, 2 drama books. Somebody buy them. Or at least somebody buy the last fact book. Go on. Nah, we're not going to sell out today. But £308. Walt will be very happy with us there. Hello. How'd it go? Did you get lots of customers? I hope you did. Congrats, Walt. It's all thanks to you. Ever since our Wii cross promotion, they've been beating a path to my door. Walt's shop is a booming success. It's grand having so many people around here again. And the seagull gives us a little gawk. And this wee fella's been a particular hit with the customers when he's not busy eating their chips. Us sailors always pretend to be such loners, but deep down we all need a good crack. And we have a core memory unlocked. We've also unlocked another achievement there. The sailors and fishers have found a new haven. Walt's stall welcomes all. I hope you know that you're a good kid, like. If you'd ever need talk to an old fella like me, no one would have blamed you. But you always took the time to say hello, and I made you something to show my appreciation. A sailor's friendship knot, which gives us 15% boost to our character effects as long as we equip it. That's worked out very well. Till next time, indeed, Captain. Well, that worked out really well. And we are going to end our day. We have another day to do, though. And we're going to see if we can start. I wonder if, with Walt's sign, do we need to keep that equipped is the thing. So we do get a mixed book bundle for free. And we're going to leave everything for now. Now, the winter market ends soon, and then we've got Mega Savings Day. But today, there's nothing on. We're 592 away from our clock tower, and we're going to have a look at what quests we could do with filling up. Look at these memories with him. That's nice, isn't it? Worked out very well. His favourite genres are travel and classics, and then we need to have a look. Right, Waterfront Square is done. Far Beach is currently closed. There's another location there. We've got one more location to unlock. We could go up to the lighthouse because I think we need to recommend some plays there, but our classics are really down at the minute. We need to restock those, so that isn't going to be very useful. What else can we do? We could go to St. Buxton University because we've done that, or we could go to the Mega Marché. We're going to go to St. Buxton University, and we'll have a look at what we usually sell there now in this diary. Classics, fact, and drama. So we will try. And well, actually, what we'll have to do is we'll have to redecorate. We can sell 72 books. We know we want to sell drama. So what I'm going to do is we're going to go into customize and we're going to take out everything apart from the stuff that is going to give us a nice boost. Actually, no, we'll take everything out and we will start again. So what we want to do is we want to take off everything. We want to then go inside and remove these as well. take every bit of decor out apart from our shelves. Now, I have just taken both of my shelves out after saying not to do that. So they all go in. Then we're going to close up. We are going to repaint, actually. We want to paint, we're going to go with red this time, and we'll go with a red ceiling, and we'll have a look outside. That's nice. I wonder if actually just doing it a little bit of a pale pastel-y peach would do instead. No, I like the sage green as well. That's nice. We'll go with sage green and a black roof. Yeah, that's nice. Right, then we're going to come out of here. Now you can see right now, oh, there's a cactus somewhere still. Where is it? Oh, it's on the window. Right, that's gone. So, we now have this. Oh, the curtains are still up. Oh my God, I'm not doing a very good job here at all. Curtains are now gone. Okay, good. Right, we don't have any boosts there. And then if we have a look here, we know classics, fact, and drama are the way to go here. So I'm going to put in a bunch of fact books here. We're going to put 5 classics in these little cubby holes. We'll just put the 4 in. No point in doing anything else. Then we're going to fill up with fact books all the way along here. And we know now we need to try and push the sales of drama, fact books, and classics. So we're going to put a load of drama books in there. Then we could also do with adding in some crime as well. So let's put in 10 lots of crime. We'll put in 10 lots of fantasy. And we could maybe do with sticking in a little bit more drama as well. So that fills us up. I'm not going to take travel books, even though it might be a good idea to do that actually. So let's put a row of travel books in there as well. Now the travel books I'm not so bothered about, but here my main target is going to be selling drama and fact. So we can go back to customizing our bookshop now. And then what we want to do is we want to find our important stuff. So there's nothing really here. What I do need to do is keep Walt's ad sign up so that it is equipped. That will drive more people to my other locations. Then we don't want to push classics, we want to push drama and maybe crime. So let's have a look again at activatable stuff. We have the boombox and the coffee machine. We are going to need a table, so we're going to put our table back in. We're then also going to put in our guest book so that we can have the boosts from that. We also want to put in our dog bed. Where is it? Where is it? Okay. Animals. Now that's travel. We know we want to put in the cat. We know we want our dog to go in. And then, where is it? Calming. No. Let's just go to all items then. Now this boosts our customer count, so he's going to go in. We're then going to put down the dog bed and put our dog on the bed. Perfect. Right, so we've got the cat as well, so we're going to need a seat for our cat. So let's have a look at standing. Now this chair boosts inspiration duration, so we'll put the chair there, we'll put the cat on the chair. Our coffee machine gives us some income from coffee. We then want to place, what else have we got? The recycling bin gives us money when we pick up recyclables. Now, I've not actually found any recyclables yet, so we'll leave that for now. The umbrella, is it raining today? No, it's sunny. So this doesn't actually do anything for us right now. We then want to have a quick look at what else we can place in. Now, the desk lamp is going to be very useful because that boosts classics and fact books, so we need that. And you can see right now we're starting to get the boost to our stuff. We're not bothered about classics for the desk lamp, really. We want classics and drama. We want drama only. What we will do is we'll put the drama, the bottle candles on as well. And that gives us a boost to selling drama books. But we do need to have a quick look at some other stuff here. So activatable, we've got Klaus's boombox, but we're not going to take that because we can't make use with any of the tapes right now. Important items. That boosts our fact sale chance, so maybe we should put that in. So we'll place that on there. Now, you can see we have a 4% boost to our fact sales. And then here we've got classics, and that doesn't work. Drama and classics again, but that's only when we successfully recommend a play. But it says we should bring the bust of St. Buxton to Harper, although Harper doesn't seem to be around at the moment. Now, these all boost crime, so that doesn't help us. That boosts kids, and that gives us a customer count boost. So we will put this poster in right here. Then we have all the shelves we need. Standing items. What can we put in here? Ah, yes, the cooler. It is sunny, so we'll get a boost to our inspiration duration there and a boost to our customer account. We lose classy effects though, but we will put that in anyway. We'll place it outside. Then if we have a quick look here, the vintage desk bell gives us 1 extra recommendation per day. I'm going to put that on there, and then we'll place the marine biology device on top of the cooler. Okay, so we're starting to see things coming together now. What else can we do? I think our best bet now is to go back out here. We're going to have a look at manuscripts. We have 1, but this manuscript doesn't actually do anything unless, actually, while equipped, it's just for every manuscript I own. It doesn't actually have to be equipped, I don't think. We've got the mysterious grimoire, but that doesn't help us right now because we're not selling fantasy. What about wall decor? The Buxton Unimap, that's going to go up. The newspaper rack is also going to go up. And then what else have we got that we can put on the wall? Ah, the Sailor's Friendship Knot. We'll place that on there as well. So that's our wall-mounted stuff. Hanging items. I don't think we have anything that really boosts... Ah, this hanging basket will boost drama. That's travel. That's classic. That is drama and gives us... Is that 1 more recommendation per day? Yes, it is. And that is fantasy. Okay, so that's fine. We've got the hanging stuff in there. Then we want to have a look now at stuff that just boosts drama. So we can place the cactus in. We're going to place that on the wall there. Then over here, while it's sunny, that gives us recommendations. We're going to need to repaint that. This boosts the book sale chance of every single book we have. And because it's not raining, the umbrellas, that doesn't need to go in. Right, so our drama is a 13% boost. What about fact then? Let's have a look at what's going to boost that. The tape, but that also boosts travel, and I don't want that. And that's it for fact books, actually. We can't really boost that any further. So we also have classic and kids, but if we have a look at our decor here, crime and fantasy are both things that we've put in. So I think we're going to see what we can do to boost our crime sales. And what we don't want is something that is going to... Actually, if we put the... We need something that's really going to boost crime. So... But also we don't want something that will boost danger. Ah, here we go. What's this? For every clue you found today, you get a 5% sale chance for crime. Well, that doesn't help us. Let's put this in somewhere. Or do I have to put that on and then attach that to it? Yes, I do. Right. And then we need to put the knife somewhere as well. But that doesn't go anywhere. Right, okay. Can I place the knife here? Yes, I can. Now, the knife gives a boost to danger, and it reduces my customer count. I'm not going to put that in. But we did take something off the wall there. It was the friendship knot. So let's have a quick look at wall. And we'll place the friendship knot back on there. Right, okay. So going back to stuff that boosts crime, I don't think we have anything else that we can place on the walls there. We could do the cobwebs, but that reduces animal effects, so I can't really take that. We put the skull in the window. So currently crime is on a 9% boost, drama on 13, fact is only on 4 though, and I have put in a lot of fact books. Maybe we need to drop the fact books in favour of some more crime. We'll take the risk though. Let's have a look at fantasy. As I know I'm going to sell some fact books, so that's fine. So going over to fantasy now, do I have something that I can just place on the floor that is going to help with our books? I mean, this, only while it's raining though. The lantern can go on the edge there, and then the mysterious grimoire. Oh, that can just sit on the edge. That works out well. This does drop all other book sales down though. We'll have to take the risk. Roof, we want to put the solar panel on. So currently crime is 9%. Drama is 13, fact is 4, fantasy is 3. We may just have to go with that. It's not perfect. I'm going to just take the risk anyway, and let's see what we can sell here. I'm hoping that I can talk to the teacher because I have sold a lot of books. This will be our last one of the day, really, because we can't do any more. So let's just hope that this one works out well. We are well on the way to getting that nice little earner from the what's it called? The tiny clock tower. We're not far off that. Hopefully, it'll be happening soon. What's this? Semester break. There are a lot less students at the university. And we get a 15% boost to our travel sales count, but a 50% decrease to our customers. You are here during the break too, very dedicated, but you won't get extra credit. Why aren't you talking to me about this task that I've done? I've sold books. Oh, I need to tell Anne about it, and Anne probably won't be here. This is probably going to be a bit of a dud day, isn't it? I've come here at the worst possible time because people are on a break. I mean, look at it. Look at how quiet it is right now. We might as well turn the coffee machine on. But we are selling, so that's fine. And I'm really noticing the impact of having all of these shelves now because I can put so many more books on. But the risk that we have with that and what that entails is I need to make sure that I'm well stocked up. So my classics are way down. I don't really know where I sell kids' books, to be honest. It's a little bit difficult. So what do you want? Political message and philosophy is your cup of tea. You are on a deadline. So we need something philosophy-based. What about... I mean, these aren't great. Graphic design. Political message and philosophy. Well, they've given us a tough one immediately, haven't they? Ugly love, spring clean, kind of philosophical. Doesn't have a political message, though. What about... Nope. Wow. They have given me a really, really tough one here to begin with. Oh my word. Persuasion. What about, oh no, that's cover art. Physics, maybe you should talk to someone. Let's try this. I don't think that's going to help. Yeah, of course it doesn't have a political message. Okay, right, well, it hasn't gone well to begin with, has it? We're going to have to turn the coffee machine back on. We do, however, find a fantasy book there and a travel book there. Is there anything else? Oh, yes, we do. There's another book. There's a fact book there. Still no more recommendations, though. We might have to call this one a bit of a dud, but we have managed to make some money. 573 away. So we are getting ever closer, but we are running out of time, unfortunately. We're going to need some big sales going towards the end of this. It might well be worth us just sticking it out and like persistently going to the fish market because we know we can sell money there. Sell money, sell books. But if we can make it to the halfway mark, we should be okay. Phantom of the Opera they liked, and they want something really scary. Well, if you liked Phantom of the Opera, you should like Dracula. And I thought I had Dracula. But I don't. Unless it was in fantasy. There it is. Right, surely. What do you wanted a classic? These people, they don't know what they want. Plays, got to be less than 200 pages. And you're not afraid of a bit of tragedy. Right, where am I going to find a play that is tragic and below 200 pages? Because, frustratingly, All's Well That Ends Well is a comedy. Although it says it's a tragedy. Let's do it. Hey, that worked. I thought All's Well That Ends Well was a comedy, not a tragedy, but never mind, we're there. We have managed to sell some books, so it's fine. £358 in the bank. Day's ending, I think. We're not really going to get any more shifted, but we did sell quite a bit of drama and fact. It brings us up to a nice tidy profit. We are £535 away now. Hopefully we'll get a little bit more out before the end of this one. If we can make it to like £100 profit, I think I'll be content with that. So only like £3 more to go, and that brings us ever closer to our target. There we are, we're there. I think, you know, even though it's pretty empty here right now, if they continue buying, I mean, oh, they're finished now. So that brings us out with exactly £100 profit. We are no, we're not. We're £525 away from the tiny tower. But we need to remember we do have fees to pay. So that's something we need to be acutely aware of, because that's going to really eat away at us. It's winter 26. There's, I think, probably like 5 days left. So in 5 days, we need to be making over £100 every day, I think, because of the fees that we pay to actually go to these places. So let's see what we get in here. And another used book lot that has random stuff in. So we're 560 away from our target for the tiny clock tower. Can I not just take a loan out maybe? But we've got winter market ending then. The last chance to visit the lovely winter market. We'll maybe have to take that one on. And we've got the mega savings day with all the best discounts. We've got today, nothing, and tomorrow, nothing. It is snowing. I think we probably should customize our bookshop again and go back to one of our presets. So I'm going to go back to the festive classic, and we'll see how we get on there. Right, next episode, I haven't really decided where we're going to go. Probably might actually be a good idea to just try our luck at the winter market again and just continue grinding that, because we do tend to make a fair bit of money there. If I have a quick look, we didn't sell much there, and it didn't work because we needed to actually speak to Anne. So we leave it at that, and next time we will go back to the winter market, I think, because that's where most of the people are going to be. So we're going to get loads of people there and be able to sell loads of books. So thanks for watching, and I will see you next time for another episode of Tiny Bookshop. Bye-bye.